Halo guys, balik lagi ke channel YouTube Dynamic Autosound. Saya Suryadi. Nah, sekarang saya di Salzburg. Nah, saya akan interview salah satu petinggi dari Ground Zero, yaitu dia yang bikin semua produk baru, apa keunggulannya. Nah, ini saya bersama dengan orang dari Jerman ya, yaitu what's your name again, sir?
Stefan Meyer. I'm Stefan Meyer.
So, what's your do in the Ground Zero?
Yeah, I'm head of product, so we are product management team, and we are developing all the stuff in Germany.
Okay.
In Germany directly.
So basically, Germany is German engineering.
Of course
Yes.
it is. Of course it is.
Okay, sir. So I want to ask you about the now upcoming I think it will be valuable in Indonesia within 2 weeks. Your new speaker, Ground Zero reference.
The reference speakers, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you explain me a little bit about what's the good about the reference? What is the difference from the previous model? So what's the good about it?
About the previous model is long ago, I have to say. So it was really in time that we have to renew the reference series. The reference series is in this kind of special. We have a combination of metal dome and a high damping support dome, and this together combined with some special ways of how to bonding it together, gluing it together, give a very special sound. The dome, we take a very famous dome, normally from the home audio we take it over. It's not our invention. It's a home audio dome that we buy from Dr. Kurt Müller, one of the world best cone manufacturers. We buy in the cone like a Mundorf capacitor. We buy in this cone for the tweeter, taking the best cone that is available currently on the market, combine it with a support cone in a way how it's damped with 3 different glues that are soft and hard. So this is all engineered about how to bond it. And then in the result, we get a sound that is a combination of damping good sounding warm sound combined with a clearness of a metal dome, of a metal cone. And this all together are the mid-range and the woofer. And the tweeter is very special, I have to say.
As I know, the tweeter, usually Ground Zero always, soft dome.
Yes.
But this time the reference is totally different. Why you make that one?
It's different. Yeah, it's a new territorium for Ground Zero, I have to say. This is completely new. Titanium tweeters. We never made this, or never. It's long ago since we have titanium tweeters. And then inverted dome. Inverted domes have a kind of magic in regards of front staging. They have all-axis behavior. We call it all-axis. They radiate sound into all directions. This is sometimes is good, sometimes is not good. It is not good if you want to use a DSP and want to have a directed sound. This all-axis behavior create a kind of front staging caused by immersive sound that happening of interacting the 2 tweeters in stereo mode together.
It can be like wide stage.
Wide stage. And this is a kind of magic. You must listen to it. If you listen to it and you close your eyes and you listen to a song, you can exactly hear, here's the artist, here are the instruments, without any DSP correction. Of course, you can use still DSP correction, but you don't need so much because the speakers itself already create the stage.
More or less better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Metal dome at all, titanium is a hard material. It is light. Titanium still have the market position. Some people prefer soft dome tweeters. We still have it on the market. Our ultra tweeters are soft dome, and they still are best tweeters on the market. Titanium have a different character. Some people like the harsh sound, the crystal clearness of a metal dome.
Airy.
Yes. If you have a metal instrument like a triangle, you hear this ping. It sounds different on a titanium tweeter than on a soft dome. It is. Some people love it. Some people hate it. We to make it a little different, we make an anodizing surface on it. We have a kind of soft cell surround, a sponge kind of surround to bring the cone directly to the center point, and we have a filtering around to avoid this diffraction sound running on the surface. Because we want in all directions, but we don't want the sound on the surface.
Okay. Yes. So what's your any recommendation or your suggestion? For example, we cut the tweeter. What's your recommendation for the high pass?
2.5 kilohertz. Really, yeah, 2.5 kilohertz. You can give this tweeter his room. If it's working, you can even go down to 1.5 kilohertz.
Wow.
But we make tests. Our car that we have down is 2.5 kilohertz, 2.550 roundabout. You must check in your car what it is. For example, if we want to run it two-way, you can run it in a two-way system, 165 and tweeter, cut it on 2.5. If you use the mid-range as well, you can cut it a little higher because the mid-range also has this good behavior.
Yes, yes.
But 2.5 is a good point where you can.
So you can
very
do
good
also two-way, either three-way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the speaker.
And on a two-way, give the tweeter room. Don't play it only on top areas. It sounds good if you give him freedom on more frequencies.
Yes, yes. Okay. So you say that before in the presentation you say you make like something, the movement on the on axis the response. So it will be like a different kind of the other like brand, right? Any adjustment.
It is you
angle?
know, making an inverted dome. It's not so easy. It's a lot of engineering. Why? If it would be easy, everyone would do it. There's only some companies on the market doing inverted domes. The engineering behind convex domes are easy to make. You just take a dome, and the radiation is on kind of. It doesn't matter how the radius is. Little bit it have impact. But on an inverted dome, it is important to have the right. I would say the right alignment between weight of radius, diameter, and the connection of the voice coil. All this must fit together. If not, you don't have the all-axis behavior. Then your frequency response mess up. So it's very difficult to engineer an inverse dome tweeter.
Okay, you said it's all axis, right?
Yes.
So in the car, if I install in the car,
Yes.
So what's your recommendation for the angle?
Good point. Not too close to the window because then you have too much reflections. Go to
okay.
your A-pillar, go a little bit to the front, not directly pointed to your ears. You can have it little off axis because on all axes they are the same. You can have it running to the center of the car. Focus them to the center of the car, and you will have a perfect
around
front
30
stage.
degree,
Yes,
something like
yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, center in here, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, okay,
exactly.
okay, okay.
And then, the benefit is everyone in the car will have a good sound. If you have a DSP, you can focus where your microphone setting is. Then the driver have a good sound, but your wife or your kids, they don't have good sound. Yes, and if you have this kind of all axis, everyone have a kind of good front stage.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, cool. So, okay, about the Twitter. Now about the mid-range and the mid-bass. So, I saw your its design also totally different.
Totally
so,
different,
can you explain me why you make that design and then
yeah.
looks from like second looks like other kind of brand, you know, the pattern.
The diamond
yes.
cone. As I said, we did not invent the diamond cone. It is from the home audio.
Okay.
It's no secret. ELAC was starting it.
Okay.
But the cone is from Dr. Kurt Müller. Dr. Kurt Müller offers this dome as a kind of part. As I said, like a Mundorf capacitor, you can buy the cone. So the structure of the cone is very good of let's say, parasitive sound on the surface of the cone. It's not happening because the cone is very stable due to the structure. If you have round and flat areas, you can have radiation on the top of the cone. But with this strong behavior, you don't have it. So the cone is really the best that we have on market. You can see it on a waterfall measurement, how fast energy is getting lost if you play a speaker. On this kind of dome, the energy got very fast lost. It's a very good sound behavior for
And also the material is not only one layer, I guess.
No, not one layer. We have a high damping support cone. So it's a support cone where the voice coil is connected. And the crystal cone that is on top is glued on it. I have to say with 3 different type of glues. We have using hard glues, using soft glues, and a combination of this. And this was also a long part of our engineering to find the right combination of glues of how to bond everything.
Yeah, on the back it's not the crystal. I think it's different.
Of the top now, on the back side is a high damping support cone.
And then super.
Kind of paper based, but
Oh
pressed
yeah, paper.
based.
That's the one. Yes, yes.
This is a good combination also for the sound. The sound is, you have the warm sound component of the support cone,
Because of the paper.
and you have the detailed response of the metal cone on top. This combination makes a special speaker to it.
Yeah. So it's same mid-bass and the mid-range, right?
Yeah, there's the same technology. Exactly.
So about the mid-range, is that have to be like enclosure or open air?
No, you don't need. If you have a small, you can make a small enclosure. They don't need it. Of course, if you use an enclosure, you can go a little more down in frequency. But the resonance frequency, I forgot where it is. I think it's somewhere around 200 hertz. But you can have a small enclosure. This is all fitting perfect. And the big mid-range, you need a door. So perfectly running on a 70 liter.
You don't need a box, right?
You don't need a box. You
Box
can
for
use
the
a box, but if you use a smaller box, the frequency is getting higher then, yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So any mid-range recommendation for the volume?
For the mid-range, 2, 3, 4 liters is really okay. A few liters. The best for the kick woofer is 70 liters.
70?
Which is typical door volume normally. Yes.
Okay. So have to be no need to box, just free air is okay, right?
Yeah. It's okay.
So and then also, is this? I heard it's made in Germany, right? Is it
all made in Germany? Yes.
all made in Germany? Yes. Okay.
Of course.
That's why I want to hear.
It's made in Germany. Yes.
Okay. And last question. I want to know about behind me. There's a car and a hi-fi.
Yeah.
You have like a
sound award. Yes. Car
What is
magazine. Car magazine is a German magazine. They also have an international issue that we see on the backside. We sent to Elmar Michels, who is the redacteur, the chef redacteur of this magazine. We send samples to him and say, Elmar, please test it. Do you like it or not? And he was testing. You can see the frequency response. Very interesting. You can see how they overlap. This is all 3 speakers. The blue one is a kick woofer. The green one is a mid-range, and the red one is a tweeter. And you see all in this range, you can set your crossover points. There's a lot of overlapping.
And you get a sound award.
So you get a sound award. This is the best test system in the recent time. So there will be also kind of top list, and we will end up in this list at the top position in this price range of absolutely top
So they
class.
compare with other brands.
Yes.
So you got
we got on the top position.
The top position
of this. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And I only pick up. You can download. I think maybe you can have a link also, even in your YouTube. I pick up one sentence of him. However, the honesty and accuracy of the reference system go beyond just high range. From the good goosebump inducing performance of challenging instruments to the exceptional precise bass. Everything is just right there. You can find all of this in the reference system. So he was really amazed of the system in this test result. Yes.
Okay.
It was a good test.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, I will get soon as back to my country. Your
Thank you.
Product.
I hope so as well.
And I will test it. Thank you. Thank you so
very much
for your interview. Okay, thank you
very much. Thank you for this.
Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu interview saya tentang produk terbaru Ground Zero Reference. Oke, sampai ketemu kalian di next berikutnya. Bye.
Bye.